Alright guys, welcome back to the Tacomaholic channel. Today we got a quick video for you checking in on my ADDW1 oil catch can sitting right there looking beautiful in the engine bay, even though it did get a little dirty the last time I went off-roading. So this is an early check-in. It's only been about 2,000 miles since I installed this. I was right at 64,000, I'm right at 66,000. And it's got a little dipstick right on the top here. I'll remove that and show you in just a second, but I just checked that for shits and giggles the other day. And the oil reading was a lot higher than I expected for just 2,000 miles. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the dipstick check and then see if I can unscrew the bottom, sort of the way I have it mounted in here. Sort of not ideal, I guess, with the power tray, but it is what it is, sort of tight confined. See if I can just unscrew this and see how much oil is actually in there and go ahead and empty that out. If you guys would like a $5 discount on your ADDW1 catch can, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Okay, so I'm just using a white paper towel here on my tailgate. Here is the dipstick I just pulled from the catch can, and I know you probably can't see it, but at least on the catch can, it looks like it's sort of shiny wet with oil about halfway up, so maybe 2 inches or so. I'll go ahead and just sort of do this from the top to the bottom. Mind the plane flying by, just so you can hopefully see the oil stain at least. And again, it's probably not going to show up that well since it's not like this is soaked, but it looks like it starts from here and goes all the way to about over here, so about 2.5, maybe 3 inches in length, which is definitely not what she said, but it is probably more than half the, I guess, depth of the catch can, and since I'm only at 2,000 miles and I typically go to about 5,000, go ahead and empty it now. So I mean, it's not like it would overflow, but it would actually stop functioning and doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get that unscrewed and get it changed out. Okay guys, so again, the way I have mine installed, it's sort of tight in there, but the bottom does just screw off. So even though it is not ideal conditions to be able to easily like get to this fluid and empty the can for the reservoir, I guess, I feel confident in my abilities. I should be able to get it. So fingers crossed I don't make a mess.
One eternity later.
Yeah, that didn't work at all. So I'm going to take one of these small metric Allen keys. Can't remember what size. I think it's maybe 1.5 or 2. There are 2 small Allen key bolts. Holding it from the top, I'm going to go ahead and loosen those from the bracket so the whole can is loose so I can unscrew it from there. Okay guys, well it turns out this is just one big tease.
Well, this has all been one big tease.
Because it's not nearly as much oil as I thought. Not sure if that's even showing up on camera. I'll pour it out in just a second and empty it anyway. Looks like maybe an inch or so, so about half what I thought, I guess, or I assume. Get this top piece out of the way. I guess maybe the oil was sloshing around on the dipstick in there, so I guess in the future I will maybe let the truck set for a little while. I did just run an errand maybe about 30 minutes before I started filming, so maybe that was why. But I will go ahead and pour this out and show you how much I collected still after a 2,000 mile update. And we're going to do this in milliliters. Okay, so my truck's on a little bit of a slope, but it looks like at the bottom of the measurement there looks like 100 milliliters after 2,000 miles of driving, so not that bad. From what I've collected so far, it looks like I'll definitely be able to get away with going an entire 5,000 mile oil change without emptying the catch can. So even though this is less than what I initially expected, I mean, this is all oil that would have been recirculated back into the intake and burned off. I don't remember the exact process. You can look that up, but most of the stuff does get burned off by the heat, and it's not an issue, but you do get buildup over time, of course, because it's not 100% efficient. So this is just that much less, maybe strain, worry, headache for the engine down the road. And as you can hopefully see at the bottom of the catch can there, that is that sort of like caramel looking syrup that is just like water vapor mixed in with the oil. Nothing to worry about. I guess usually indicative of like a bunch of shorter trips, so I'll try to let the engine run more. It'll burn that stuff off. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this wiped out and reinstalled. All right guys, that will do it for this quick video on the ADDW1 first draining of the catch can sort of update video. If you plan on getting a catch can for your truck, or if you already have one, make sure you comment below and let me know. As always, thank you so much for supporting the channel by watching this video. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video.